Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today's video I'm going to do a simple summary of a blog post by the TBC admin. Then I will now show you the latest update that we've added to the Billion Coin app. Okay, so let me get straight to the blog. Now in the blog, I'm just going to go straight to the article. There's a lot of important information on the blog already, but I believe by now that most of you guys have read the blog and currently understand what the TBC admin is the message the TBC admin is trying to pass. Okay, but today I'm just going to focus on the blog post about how and when to contact the TBC Commissioner. Okay, this is a very important blog post. Okay, very important, because a lot of people have gotten their send buttons turned off because they don't know this. Okay, we've seen a lot of people who come into TBC and immediately they just want to get value, okay, which is not wrong, but the problem is they don't know how to get value. Okay, so they end up buying TBC at discounted price. They end up going to buy things with TBC without reading instructions on what to do. Okay, because let me give this short story. I had everybody who is a TBCian who has been following TBC and following the plan and also following me knows that I have an online store called the Billion Coin Mat, and it's available on the app. The total package is available on the Billion Coin Mat app. And everybody knows that I accept 100% TBC for ebooks, okay, electronic books. Okay, that's what I call it, digital library, because if it wasn't a digital library, if it wasn't ebooks, or if I'm selling physical books, I would have probably changed the name. Okay, I would have probably changed the name to just library, but it's called digital library for a reason, because that's where I sell products that can be delivered digitally through your mail. Okay, so this particular person obviously is new in TBC, came in, has a send button, and went straight on a buying spree to purchase ebooks. Now I would have been happy with that because he is buying ebooks from me, but the problem is he's not realizing that these are ebooks. Okay, so and you're required to only purchase just one. All right, only one copy. Then you have the download link that you can download it over and over and over again. Instead, he started buying quantities of 10, 5, 20. At the end of his purchase, what he purchased amounted to $2,400. Now, as if that's not enough, he still went ahead to transfer $3,400 worth of TBC. That's an interesting one. Now, the implication of this is the TBC admin monitors every transaction, and at one point you will be contacted for sure. And this is not the first time that I've been contacted. Okay, and so what did I do? I had to cancel the transaction. Number one, I had to refund him his funds. But how did I do this without getting myself blocked? Because I sent back, I received $3,400 worth of TBC. I refunded $3,400 worth of TBC. Now, nobody's saying you cannot do above 3,000. Nobody's saying you cannot do above 2,000. Okay, but you must have the evidence. It has to be a genuine transaction. Okay, if it's Bitcoin, you have to have the transaction ID to show the TBC, or the hash ID to show the TBC admin. If it's MoneyGram, you have to have the copy, your own copy, to show the TBC admin. If it's a bank transfer, if it's whatever it is, you have to have the evidence, because you will definitely definitely will be contacted. Okay, and that is what happened when I did a transaction above $1,000 and above, and I had to raise the TBC commissioner, okay, via the old method, which is sending it to the TBC commissioner's email to let him or her know that I'm doing above that transaction. Yet I was later contacted by Kringle support or the Kringle Commissioner or Kringle TBC Commissioner to explain why I did above $1,000 and to provide evidence. My savior was that I had written them before, written the commissioner before, so I screenshot the email I sent to him, and I sent the screenshots of the evidence I received through Bitcoin. All right. So this particular summary I'm about to do right now is what is going to help you, okay, because there is a new update, okay, from the TBC admin side on how to contact the Kringle Commissioner, okay, and the Kringle Commissioner cannot be contacted through your normal support because he has a separate SpiceWalk portal for doing that. Okay, and that is what I'm going to share with you guys in this video. So, but first of all, let's read the blog post by the TBC admin. So, to the TBC community, how and when to contact the commissioner. It has come to my attention that several people need the commissioner's help but don't know how to get it. It's also true that several people assume they don't need to communicate with the commissioner, especially if the commissioner is contacting you. The cases where you should contact the commissioner. Number one case is if you plan to send a large transaction totaling more than 40,000 grams. Okay? Yeah. Totaling more than 40,000 grams. Okay? Of what it means, 40,000 grams of grain of gold. Okay? It is your responsibility, if you are going to send that much in Kringles, that you document your exchange and notify the commissioner of this exchange. Sorry. It's also important to understand that you do not need the commissioner's approval to do this transaction. Go ahead and complete the transaction. All that is required is to notify the commissioner's help desk of the transaction, share documentation if possible, and follow up once the transaction is complete. You will also get a response from the commissioner to proceed if you have not already done so, and to be reminded to keep your documentation on the exchange of TBC/Kringles. Warning: if you send a large transaction such as described above and do not contact the commissioner before you do the transaction, both the sender and the recipient will have their send buttons turned off until investigation is complete. Okay. Be proactive and contact the commissioner if you plan to do large transactions. Only open one ticket and be sure to reply to the ticket. Opening multiple tickets on the same topic or multiple topics at once will result in your information being lost or not responded to properly. Okay. Now, the second reason to contact the TBC commissioner or TBC/Kringle commissioner is if you are a victim of fraud, scammed, or theft. The commissioner's office does investigate these cases to the best of our ability. It's important not to burden the help desk with fraud issues. They will forward you to the commissioner directly. Document your situation and case, and remember, if you give or have given out your credential to anyone, you're making a mistake. The help desk and the commissioner will never ask for your credentials. Beware that fraudsters are out there to take advantage of you. If you are unsure if an email or website is a fraud, why not send a note to the commissioner for advice? Resolution to fraud cases will greatly depend on the situation. You should never give your credentials to anyone expecting them to steward your account or exchange on your behalf. The TBC 009 wallet is encrypted, and the help desk or the commissioner do not have access to your security answers or your password. The only way for someone to get this information is by not keeping your credentials safe. Provide as much detail as possible. only open one ticket and be sure to reply to the ticket. Opening multiple tickets on the same topic or multiple topics at once will result in your information being lost or not responded to properly. Then cases where the commissioner contacts you. Now we have just handled we just handled the areas where you have to contact the TBC admin, and also you have to be proactive about it. Now the area where the TBC commissioner contacts you. The commissioner receives a daily report of transactions conducted at 40 grams in one single transaction or more, and multiple transactions totaling 200 grams or more each day. You will be sent an email requesting you contact the commissioner to explain the nature of your transactions and provide documentation of the exchange occurring at the daily price to prevent discounting. You are required to respond to this inquiry through the commissioner help desk, not the Kringle.cash help desk. Okay, let me repeat this again. You are required to respond to this. Let me highlight this so you guys will be seeing this. Okay, you are required to respond to this inquiry through the commissioner help desk and not the Kringle.cash help desk. Details on how to contact the commissioner are provided, as well as instructions not to reply to that email but rather follow the instructions in the email. If you ignore this message and continue to conduct transactions without the documentation, your send button and your recipients will be suspended until you comply. Only open one ticket and be sure to reply to the ticket. Opening multiple tickets on the same topic or multiple topics at once will result in your information being lost or not responded to properly. You can contact the commissioner here. So this is a link for you to contact the commissioner. Okay, be sure to include your email address, wallet address, and all relevant information. Tickets missing this information will be delayed in resolution. Do not give these details in screenshots. You may attach screenshots, but we require wallet addresses and email address in text form. Abuse of the commissioner help desk will be grounds for having your access to the help desk blocked. This is for those people who feel that they want to get at TBC by being insultive and getting through the TBC commissioner platform. Okay, do not contact the commissioner for password, cookie issues, complaints or suggestions, Kringle issues, or other help desk matters. You will be referred back to the help desk. You may be asked to prove that you are who you say you are. In that case, the TBC commissioner will direct you with the information to provide. Lastly, the commissioner can only help you. Any of your referrals or other parties will have to contact the commissioner themselves. Or let me say this again. Lastly, the commissioner can only help you. Any of your referrals or other parties will have to contact the commissioner themselves. The policy is strictly for you and by you. Now, what this means is this: if you have an issue or your referral has an issue with TBC admin, okay, you yourself cannot send a ticket on his behalf. Okay, so there's no sending of ticket by proxy. The TBC admin, okay, the TBC admin requires that the individual involved has to email or contact the TBC admin. Okay, so there's no third party doing that for you. There's no third party organization contacting TBC admin for you. You have to do that your very self. That's what the TBC admin is trying to pass across here. Okay, so I believe you guys have gotten gotten understanding of how this works. Okay, because a lot of people have said, hey, I did this transaction and my send button is turned off. Okay, and it's true, because I've gotten such complaints myself. Okay, and I've gotten the evidences where I've been contacted by TBC admin, which I'm going to show you guys at the end of this video. All right, so as for the Billion Coin app, because we try to make it easy for members to be able to use this platform easily without having to worry about the different websites of TBC. You know, there's Kringle.cash, there's the blog, there's the wallet. Now there is help desk. Now you've heard that TBC admin requires you to contact the commissioner when it comes to issues that the commissioner handles, rather than going through the help desk. Okay. Then we also have situations whereby people don't understand the formula of TBC, so they need better education. So there's about given 6 different websites. Okay, so the Billion Coin app is integrating all these websites. Okay, we are not doing any extra programming. Okay, we are not trying to write the program or redesign the website. No, we just bring all these websites together and put it in one secure place. Okay, which is the Billion Coin app. All right, and I'm glad to inform you that you can now contact the Kringle Commissioner through the Kringle Commissioner option. Okay, the update will be live today. Okay, this is the Kringle Commissioner. It's different from others. Okay, because other options has white background. Okay, but because this has to be different from Kringle support, and for us to understand that this is authority, okay, that you have to contact the Kringle Commissioner when you are doing certain things. Okay, we have to give it a separate logo so that when you look at it, you will know that it says the Kringle Commissioner. So you won't say that you don't have access to the Kringle Commissioner, especially when you cannot cram the link. Okay, so that's the TBC / Kringle Commissioner. This is Kringle support. Now we also introduce TBC formula. Okay, now TBC formula is gives you access to the formula page of the billioncoin.info site. Okay, so all this will be revealed when we're in a separate video to show you guys how to use this on the Billion Coin app. So let me show you an email I received from the TBC admin, the email I sent to the TBC admin, and the email I received from the TBC admin, TBC Commissioner, sorry. So guys, this is the mail the ticket number that I raised. This is the mail I sent to the TBC Commissioner, the website, sorry, the email address. Okay, at the same time, so you can also contact the TBC Commissioner via email address, or you can contact the TBC Commissioner via the portal. But I think the preferred way is the portal. Okay, and that is why it's on the new version of the Billion Coin app. And you can see I had to provide the address I sent that I received the funds from, and I'm going to refund. Okay, all right, so this shows. Okay, so after doing this, I also attached proof, okay, that the order was cancelled to show the customer ordered such large number. Okay, which was not right. As when the customer ordered all the e-books and it amounted to $1,000, I will still contact the TBC Commissioner to let him know that I am receiving such an amount from somebody because they purchased e-books from me, and this is the evidence. All right. Now you can see 2 days ago I received a notification that the TBC Commissioner has changed the status from open to closed. Okay. This shows that my information or my notification was approved. Okay, this shows that my ticket was approved, acknowledged, and taken note of. So it's closed, it's no longer a case. All right, well, I'm still open-minded that I will be contacted by the TBC Commissioner Okay, you never can tell, but I know I'm still open-minded that I will be contacted. But the most important thing is that I have done the right thing. So if I am contacted again, I'll still have to provide the evidence. Okay, so guys, that's it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and please do the right thing. Okay, follow the rules. Okay, this is not an autocratic society. Okay, TBC is not an autocratic society. We just have rules that people need to follow. All right, and nobody's stopping you from doing above $1,000. But contact the TBC admin, because we are checking against discounting, same way our government is checking against counterfeiting. So till I call you Wednesday, I still remember humble self. Take care and bye for now.